Michael Beecher Life. Jacob Tanje, I'm sure, is going to be on here. Hey, Aaron, newsletter marketer. Welcome to the Sunshine Shoulders community, man. Thank you for your support. All my old heads, there's Doubtful Genius on here. I see you. All my members, Eric Smith, Jeffrey Tatter, I Love the Chime. Thank y'all, man. Any new viewers and subscribers, welcome. Anybody catching this on replay? The peso is 56.10. So it went back up, which I'm glad. The topic today is, are all the dating sites in the Philippines the same? I want to talk about that a little bit. This is for the new man and woman. I take for granted that everybody's a whole old head because I get most of my pushback from old heads. I got to start getting back to some basics. Well, of course, we'll talk about other things. That Diddy stuff is ramping up. I won't touch it, man. I don't care about that stuff. I got better things to do. What's up, Kevin Strong? Than to be worried about that. The freak offs. Who was there? Who wasn't? Scatman Johnson, nice shirt. Yeah, my buddy Sammy Davis. On his way back to the States, he stopped in Okinawa, Japan, and bought this for me. He bought him one, too. He actually owns a bar in Angeles City, man. I wish y'all would support him when you're there. Sorry, Sammy, I forgot the name of it, but I did a video on it. What's up, Roger Walker? Dolan May, what's up? You know, the other day we was talking about when the guy asked me, he said, hey, Cal, you know, why are there so many weak men in society today? And, you know, a lot of people took that the wrong way. You know, because weak is subjective. A weakness may be seen as weak in one context and something else in another. But I know what he was talking about, you know, when the guys seem to be, you know, getting run over by the women and being gullible. And, you know, there's a lot of reasons for that. A lot of them are chasing the booty. But, you know, it's subjective, man, you know. Some of the reasons is, you know, women today have a bigger role in the household than they used to. So the man doesn't have to be as strong as he used to be. Then, you know, the definition of masculinity is being redefined, man. You know, it's not all this tough guy stuff. It's okay for a man to show his vulnerability. And some people may look at that as being weak. But some things down here, you know, it just says, you know, technology has made us softer as a whole, but certainly the men. When you live in a society like America where everything's done for you, it's going to soften you up. I'm going to tell you something. He said, why it seemed like more men are weaker today is because we are. And I wrote this down. A study found that men are weaker today than they were 30 years ago, physically weaker. And it says the research in the Journal of Hand Therapy found that men ages 20 to 34 have lower grip and pinch strength. And you say, well, what difference does that make? Well, that measures how strong your hand and upper extremities are. Okay, but it's linked, you know, the lower your grip strength and pinch strength is, it's linked to a variety of serious health problems like arthritis, stroke, heart disease, neurological diseases, and it can foretell how long you're going to live. So we're actually physically weaker than we were. What's up, M? He said, nice on early. Well, I'm usually on time. Show some love, guys. Jacob Tanje said, hit the thumbs up. What's up, Corey Moore, Ryan Lawson? I see y'all in the house. He says, society has helped make men weak, especially in the U.S., has made men an equal in the workforce and in life. Well, it said something about that, too. It said that Numerous indicators of physical, psychological, and social well-being are trending negatively for men. It says economic changes have rendered males' biological advantages over women mute. Physical size and strength is inessential for success now. And it talks about college ranks, which were once dominated by men, are now majority women. It was a lot of stuff that I came up on, but remember, it's subjective. But mental inactivity is impacted. That's what makes us weak too, because of smartphones. You don't even have to remember special dates or anything anymore, like somebody's birthday, phone numbers, anything like that, because you got it at your hand. You got it in your hand. We use the phone, man, so our cognitive abilities are getting weaker and weaker, man. So that's why it seems like men are weaker, but you could say people are weaker. Just basic stuff. It's crazy. But it's true, man. You don't have to remember anything anymore. You just Google it. Now they got these AI apps. What's up, Michael Mirday? He said, too many men have been raised by women. Well, I don't believe that's true all the way, 100%. Because there's a man somewhere around. Maybe they're being raised by the wrong men or have the wrong role models. But see, what are we doing to change it? Are you a good role model? But when I was looking up this stuff, what makes a man weak, they were just giving, what a weak man does. Like basically the characteristic. Gossiping is one. All this P. Diddy stuff and just gossiping and backbiting and all that stuff, man. That's a sign of a weak man. Indecisiveness. You can't make up your mind. Some of you guys out there right now, you're on the fence. Should I come to the Philippines or should I not? Should I get off the pot? Napoleon Hill said that back in 1928 when he wrote Think and Grow Rich. He said one of the 31 causes of failure is our indecisiveness, our inability to make a decision and then stick with that decision. JT says, yeah, but you got to be in the Philippines because you got to be tough in the Philippines because you're on your own. Well, you would think people would feel that way, JT, because I've said it how many times. You have to be better here than you are at home. At home, everything's done for you. Everything. They basically come and knock on your door for a job. Everything, dating, which is what we're going to talk about today. Everything, you don't have to go out and hunt anymore. You don't have to build your house. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to think now. They'll do your thinking for you. They tell you who to vote for, who to like, who not to like. That following the crowd syndrome. A lot of people follow the crowd when they join these religious ranks. They're following the crowd. They're not thinking for themselves. He said, my girlfriend broke up with me because I wanted to start a kindergarten. Oh, come on, Mr. A. Get him out of here. He said, the Philippine lifestyle would toughen up the average person. Yeah, depending on where you are. I love LaChan, but I live a Western lifestyle here in St. Carlos City. You don't have to be tough. We get a brownout every now and then, but other than that, and now our gasoil is empty, so we're waiting on that. We're cooking with charcoal, but hell, that's nothing. But it has a lot to do with that, and it says physical inactivity. It says the everyday task involved a certain level of physical effort. But because of smart appliances, electric vehicles, e-commerce, etc., he said the level of physical exertion has considerably been reduced, promoting a sedentary lifestyle, meaning, we're spending a lot of time sitting on our ass, doing nothing. So if we seem weak, it's because we are weak. And then when you're talking about emotionally weak, that's a whole other subject, man. But you're right. So that's why I talked about that. But men took it the wrong way. I'm not calling anybody weak. That's subjective. You know, Kai said something that I put on my community page today. He said, we should not set ourselves on fire to warm these women over here. Or did he say over here? But it makes a lot of sense. A lot of us are doing that. We're setting ourselves on fire just to warm these women. You know, I'm telling you now, chivalry is dead, as far as I'm concerned. What's up? There's Kaz. What's up? He said, even some of the damn food over here is playing a role. Yeah, too much soy. Yeah, it is. Everything's being done for us. There's a lot of reasons why men seem weaker today than they were even 30 years ago, even 20 years ago. Everything's being done for you. It's too easy to quit and run. If you don't like your job, instead of sticking in there, making it work, you just quit and get another one. They're beating your door down for you to come to work. But that's why we seem weaker. You know, we don't have to stand in there and fight. So, yeah, that was one of the topics I talked about. Then, of course, today, you know, it's like, why do men meet Filipinos online instead of face-to-face? Because we're afraid, basically. We're intimidated. Now, when I looked that up, of course, it gave you the reasons, the benefits of online dating. It didn't tell you why you do it, but it said things like convenience. You know, you can connect with a potential partner from the comfort of your home. It doesn't tell you why you want to do that. You're afraid to approach women and introduce yourself. See, because if you talk about why men are weak, then you have to say what makes a man strong. And one of the things is he stands up. Okay, a man will stand up and let himself be known. You know, he's got that confidence. He doesn't have a problem introducing himself to women or anybody else. He takes up a lot of space. We're not doing that. We're older. You know, we're cowering in the shadows with that anonymity. I can meet a woman on here, you know, nobody ever knows I'm using this format. We think it's a weakness. But remember, in one context, it's weak, but another context, it may mean something else. See, 1 out of 5 new marriages, the couple met online. What's up, Maga Danu Maga, Corey? Yeah, Jacob Chanje, fear of rejection, failure. Well, you know, that's a sign of a weak man, according to the experts. That's what makes a man weak. He's afraid to fail, afraid of rejection, so he doesn't try. I was watching something last night. It said, you know, it's okay to fail. You learn a lot from failing, but we want to win all the time. We don't see the value in failing. Most of men, the most successful people you see, they failed many times over and over and over. But they kept trying. We're afraid of a woman saying, oh, get out of my face, you know, shooting you down. Because we've got low self-esteem already. But when you bring that up, oh, you're being negative, a guy said. Huh? But I read something online that says, you know, you can't expect everyone to like you. Hell, you don't like everybody. You can't win an argument online. But I've been online for 4 years on YouTube, so I know who to talk to and who not. He said, losing as a teacher, winning feels better. Yeah, we don't want the pain. No pain, no gain. A lot of men, there's something, I want y'all to look this up. This is the assignment today. It's called the Atlas Complex of Men. That's the idea that men carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. But I'm going to tell you something. it can cause mental health issues too. See? Hey, Eric Powell, thanks for that super chat. He said the U.S. has turned into a giant HR department with men as the target for termination. Yeah, I was reading something, though. A lot of women, a lot of these top executives, women are actually leading the charge in resigning from their positions in America during the pandemic and shortly after. But men are, it says, numerous indicators of physical, psychological, and social well-being are trending negatively for men. See, we used to have an advantage over women simply because of our size and our physical advantages. But now it means nothing with all the technology and stuff. That's rendered that mute. That's inessential now for success. You don't have to be a big brute to be successful now. But let's talk about, why we date online, and then we'll get to the subject of all these dating sites alike over here in the Philippines. It says convenience, then it says a bigger dating pool, obviously. You got a wider reach. It's women from all over the Philippines who are on these dating sites. Okay, then it says accessibility. Anybody with internet access can access these dating sites and get in on the party, basically. Okay, it says time efficiency. You don't have to dress up, go out to a nightclub, waste all your time and money to try to meet somebody. Especially over here, it's super fast. It's very efficient. I don't know if dating is any more efficient anywhere else than it is in the Philippines. You can meet a woman one day and the next day you're living with her. I don't know if that's a pro or a con. Some people see it as a pro, some people see it as a con. He said, can I super chat 150? You can super chat whatever you want to, man, but come on, guys, with all this trolling and stuff, okay? It's too early in the morning, too late at night. We're grown men. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay, it's less pressure, guys. Okay, less intimidating, see, than a face-to-face. Jacob Tunde said it. We're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of getting turned down. We're afraid of failure. But that's, okay, the fear of failure is what stops most people from succeeding in the first place. I didn't say that, but it's true, and you know it's true. In her book, Wake Up and Live, Dorothea Brand said, what if you knew, how would you act if you knew that everything you tried, you were going to be successful? This is a powerful book, guys. You need to get this book and read it. It was written way back during the Depression. She said, but how would you act? Well, see, act as if it were impossible to fail. She says, get yourself in that state of mind. How would you act? Then act that way then. But we don't act. We're afraid of failing. She borrowed that from the French. That's a French saying, French proverb of act as if it were impossible to fail. If you knew everything you were going to do, that woman, that beautiful woman on the beach, if you knew that she was going to say yeah, how would you act? And that's what she's saying. She's trying to get us in that state of mind where this is how we're living our lives every day. Mike Dawsonville said, what's going on, everybody? Just got home 14 hours from the hamster wheel. Wow. How old are you, Michael? Mr. Critical said it's pro depending on the woman. Come on, man. Get out of here. This hug, get rid of him. I don't have time for it. Okay? you guys need to grow up. See, that's the sign of an immature, weak man. Playing games on somebody else's live stream. Go hang out somewhere else. HUH with a, I don't give you 3 strikes. Okay? Beach of Life said the dating site is a great equalizer. It doesn't say that, but, you know, it's less pressure. I know that. So if you get turned down, all you got to do is block the woman. I scroll to the next person. Anonymity and safety. Okay, is put in there. Yeah, go to big man's channel, anybody's channel but mine. But those are some of the reasons why men prefer. But my reasons is because we're afraid of women over here. A lot of us have been out of the dating game for years. We don't even know what to say to the woman, especially these big age gap relationships, which is what we're searching for over here. You wouldn't know where to begin. You're coming from a whole different culture. So you got the memo. Just go on there and say, hey, I'm interested. And then let her do everything. You just ask general questions. Do you got a boyfriend? Are you married? Can I see you when I get there? You just do that from the comfort of your home. David Edwards says it's harder to find a good girl, though. I don't know. 99% of us, the women we're with, we met online over here. I honestly believe it's the Filipino people's preferred method for you to meet their women. They don't want you over here all up in their face, harassing them, because they would see that as harassment. Hey, baby, you know, you're going to embarrass the woman. You know, get an introduction if you can. But there's only certain women who are going to talk to us anyway. They've got the memo. If you meet them on the street, they're going to have a dating profile. Okay? Rick says, Calvin, you back in the Philippines. I've never left. Okay? Yeah, thanks, Michael Beach of Life. Get rid of them clowns, man. We ain't got time for that. We're just trying to have a conversation, man. I wish these guys, I mean, that's the sign of a weak man wasting your time. As precious as time is, if you want to waste it, that's the sign of a weak man right there. You could be doing so much more with your time. Keep the focus on yourself. That goes for anybody. I'm honest. I'm honest about that. My life is so complicated that any time that I spend focusing on somebody else, I'm taking away from me and getting my life together. He said, what's up, my peeps? He said, what's good, 53? Yeah, regulate. Yeah, Filipino Lovely says, it's not hard to find a Filipino girl. Just be yourself and respectful and you're all set. Yeah, that's basically it, but we're not going to, what do you mean it's not hard to find her? Online or offline? Rick said, don't take yourself so serious. Don't you take yourself so serious. You don't know me that well to make that kind of statement, Rick, okay? Keep the focus on yourself, brother, okay? You'd be better off. I'm just saying. He said, at least I can't waste time on the hamster wheel anyway. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Your time is so valuable, man. But let's get to the subject, because y'all can talk about anything you want to. He said, I can't stand the ladies talking about don't waste my time, meanwhile wasting your time. Yeah. Republic Act 10906 is the Anti-Mail Order Spouse Act over here in the Philippines. It prohibits businesses from organizing and facilitating matching and offering Filipino women to foreign men for purposes of marriage or common law partnerships. Okay. They made that illegal, but the dating sites aren't illegal. It's the same damn thing. This is what the dating sites are doing. They're organizing and facilitating matching Filipino women with foreign men for marriage and common law partnership and hookups. That's exactly what they're doing. It's our preferred choice for dating women in the Philippines. It's the easier, softer way, guys. That's why we do it. We want it easy. That's human nature. You want easy. Okay? But are the dating sites the same? I'm going to say they're all the same. They're drawing from the same pool of women. The only thing that's different is how much they charge us for their services. The only dating site I know that's 100% free. And I'm pretty sure there could be others, but this is the most popular one. Okay? Is Date in Asia. Hey, I need travel. Thanks for that super sticker. He says, you could set it to where only subscribers can post. Yeah, I know that, but most of the time I get very little clowns like that. And we can easily ignore those people. Blizzard Abroad, thanks for that super sticker. That's the only one that's 100% free. So now that I'm telling you that, why would you spend all that money to go on Christian Filipina and some of those other sites? Because Christian Filipina is coming under attack. There's a guy who put out a video, he's a former employee of Christian Filipina. And he's spilling all the beans on it. You know, he said the reason why you see all these vloggers promoting Christian Filipina because they pay a bigger affiliation fee, a commission. It's like $100, $150 or something like that. Versus the other ones may only give you 30. See, I don't promote any of them. I'm afraid to do that anyway because I'm afraid of somebody taking over my channel. I've got too many haters and trolls. I wouldn't do it anyway because they're all the same. There's nothing different. They all could be named Christian Filipina. This is what fools people. Remember I told you that the causes of our failure over here, and one of them is our religious beliefs. We really think that that's going to get, because it's called Christian Filipina, it's better than the other ones. No, it's more expensive. It's the same women on there, guys. If you don't know, I'm telling you it is. Hey, Cos, thanks for that super chat. He said, gentlemen, once again, don't set yourself on fire just to keep these women warm. And that's what you're doing when you're paying all that money for Christian Filipina. Okay? I met women on Date in Asia. I was watching an old video. Remember Philippine Dreams? Man, I watched a video of his yesterday. It was 10 years old. See, I didn't even though I was coming over here to the Philippines, I wasn't even watching YouTube about the Philippines 10 years ago. And that's how he had met the woman he's with. I can't remember her name, but the woman he's with on that video, because that's what the video was, how I met her. And she said we met on the dating site. She knew all the details. Dating in Asia, exactly what day and all that. See, if I'm you, I create a profile there where it's free. Then you're going to need a VPN that's going to show that you're over here in Asia. Otherwise, they're going to cancel your subscription. They're not going to allow you to do it. But they're all the same. And all these women are self-professed Christians that you see on these sites. A smidgen of them are Muslim. Ahmad Rama says, hi, I'm watching from Toronto, Ontario. Greetings. Hey, brother. Yes, man, we got a lot of Canadians over here. I need travel. Thanks for that super chat. He says, are you using paid apps better to limit scammers? No. Because you could easily find out who the scammers are. Okay? Of course, if you log into one of these sites and they're online already, those are scammers and bots. If they start asking for money, if they even start painting a picture, oh, I don't have a load, and all that stuff, those are scammers. I did a video a long time ago. The biggest mistake we make with chatting with women online over here, we chat too long. You don't need to chat all that time, guys, over here. 1 week at the most. When you've already got your ticket and you know you're coming, you got a week. Get on there then. Why would you chat with a woman for 6 months? You're not going to know any more about her in 6 months than she's going to tell you in 1 week. And you're not going to get any more benefits. You're going to get the same benefits, the same girlfriend treatment. But this is the type of information you don't listen to. You're in some kind of fantasy world. I'm telling you, it's a script over here. Has anybody ever told you that but me? There's a script being played over here. What are you doing? Okay, and it plays out the same way for everybody. I don't give a damn who you are. There are no exceptions to that. Okay? So if you want to chat with a woman, oh, we've been chatting for 1 year just to justify you sending money and getting married and all that, that's you if you want to do that. I'm telling you that you don't have to do it. 53 Shades Darker, he says the girls on there are still freaky and would do the same things Filipino Cupid girls would do. Them same ones on other sites at the same time trying to catch a big fish don't get food. I know, but we think for some reason, because Christian Filipino, I'm not putting them down. Okay, I'm just telling you that all these dating sites are the same. They can't guarantee you, oh, we're vetting them better and we're eliminating scammers. There's no way they can guarantee you that. Okay, they don't have those type of resources. That's marketing and promotion. Date in Asia is the only one that's absolutely free. You don't have to pay anything to contact the women and have them contact you. It's still free. So now that you know that, why are you paying $1,000 or something like that for Christian Filipina? It's your money. Okay, the same script is being played. Bro, he said that shirt is awesome. Yeah, my buddy Sammy Davis bought this for me, sent it to me. He was on his way to the United States. He stopped in Okinawa, Japan. Phoebe Marie Royo says, I work with a dating site. Well, you can tell us they're all the same. He said, got any suggestions, Cal? Yeah, I just gave you a few, Rick. When you log into the dating site and you see the women already online, don't fool with those women. Filipinos don't have the money. They don't have the time to be sitting on a dating site all day waiting for you to log in. They're fishing. They're scammers. That's number one. Number two, date in Asia is free. It's absolutely free, Rick. Okay? Number three, stop chasing the 15s and 10s and Instagram models. All these women look good for a 60-year-old man. You looking for the character. Don't be fooled by the looks. They wear powder, makeup, filters, and all that stuff. Stop making these commitments online. That's what they want you to do. Meanwhile, she's chatting with 3 or 4 different men. You should chat with 3 or 4 different women so you can narrow it down. You can increase your odds. Okay? How do I know? Because my woman was chatting with 3 men. She told me the game. I was naive about it. Okay? Hey, what's up? Mike Dawsonville, thanks for that super chat. He said, 53, brother, knock on wood. Oh, you're 53? Okay. Ain't no knocking on wood, man. You take care of yourself. Yeah, Phoebe Marie, she says, We let you pay more to let you feel you will see more. I know it's all a game. It's promotion. It's marketing. These people are smart. They're geniuses. They're the ones who flipped the script on us and got us chasing women who are standing still. They're not going anywhere. Meanwhile, you got a passport. You can go anywhere and date all kinds of women. But they convinced you that the woman is the prize over here. And they've convinced her. But it's all a script. He said, Badu is free also. Smiley put me onto that one. Yeah, that's where I met that woman from Cuba. But it's not like dating Asia. It's not. Dating Asia is the most popular free site. I mean, it's absolutely free. You're absolutely going to meet somebody on there. They got a big pool of women. So why would you pay all this money for these other sites? The same women are on there, guys. I'm telling you now. Hey, Al Funk Base, he said, the year of the dragon is a hell of a year. All things are coming out into the open. Absolutely. But this stuff's been out there. We just aren't listening. We're listening to this other side who these guys are meeting their women. Do you think these guys are actually coming over here, walking up to women and meeting them? If they are, let me tell you that they're settling for some of the sorriest women. If you're not afraid to confront a woman in person, then why are you choosing her? Okay, but if you think these bloggers who are talking to you online are coming over here blind, meeting women on the street, man, I got some swampland for sale in an hour. Okay, it's not true. Hey, get the thumbs up, guys. Come on. It's not true at all. They're meeting these women, but once the dust settles and they know they got a woman they can trust and everything, okay, their shoulders are back, the chest is out. Now they want you to think they're doing something special. They're not doing anything different than anybody else. They got that same memo. You know, you 63, 68, 71. You're not coming over here talking to no women. Okay, sorry. He said, that's how I do it here. Tommy Walker said, should men take the approach that they are the prize and priority? Well, even if you don't take that approach, facts is facts. Feelings aren't facts. But facts are facts. Okay, let's look at it. The woman, the Filipina, is here at home, going about her business. She has to do nothing. She has to make no effort at all. She's just here. But look at you, what you got to do. You got to pay the dating site. Okay, that you're paying all the way. Okay, you're paying for the dating site. Then you got to buy the expensive plane ticket, Tommy. Then you got to make that long-ass trip over here on the plane. Then when you get here, you got to pay for the Airbnb or the hotel, the food, the entertainment, everything, okay? Meanwhile, you got a passport that allows you to travel anywhere on the planet, basically. She can't go anywhere. She's stuck here. Now, you answer the question, okay? She can't get you, okay, the only way that this woman can get you a visa in the Philippines is to marry you. That's the only way. You can actually get her a K-1 visa and bring her to your country. You don't even have to get married. Just go through she can do very little for you. Okay? You hold that damn visa, which you can't even put a monetary value on the visa. How much is a new life really worth? We talk about that like, oh, it's no big deal. Bullshit. It's a big deal. It's like having that wheel of life. You controlling that damn wheel of life. Now, okay, you can put on that damn thing, spin that thing and let her off in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now her whole life has changed. That visa, you're like God, really. She's going to be reborn. She can be born again, guys. Listen to me. But we take this visa for granted because we don't have to fight for it. It comes to us free of charge at birth. But we give it away for pennies. Some of us give it away for nothing. But then when somebody tries to put you up on game and educate you, you push back. Oh, he's negative. You don't even think about the value of that visa, man. Woman, you giving a woman a new life, or man, or whoever it is. She's being reborn. So he asked me, who is the prize? You answer that question yourself after I done told you all of that. Out of ordinary says it's an extremely big deal. I seriously don't understand why so many people do it. They do it because they take it for granted. You know, but for somebody to say, oh, who's the prize? Yeah, the investment visa. I'm saying she can't give that to you. What's his name? Stewart? I'm talking about, he asked who's the prize. There's a lot of visas you can get over here without getting married. We're talking about what she can do for you and what you can do for her. Okay? We're giving that visa away like it's nothing. When, you know, it's different, man, than when you having children and you do the CRBA for the child because that's the child's birthright. You know, but you guys need to wake up, man. Somebody needs to wake you up. Giving these damn visas away like it's nothing. He said, oh, sorry, I just jumped on. Thanks for the clarification. Yeah, we're just talking about, he asked the question, should men come over with the attitude that they're the priority? You're damn right. Okay? If you just look at it like that. Now, you can look at it on another perspective. Remember, it's all subjective anyway. The woman's going to say she's the prize. She's going to say, you can't get a woman like me in your country. I'm young, I'm attractive, I've got a good education, I'm cooperative. Where are you going to get that? She's going to say. So, you know, in one context, she could be the prize. In one context, you could be the prize. I'm just giving you my opinion. What's up, Don Ridgeway? Nah, don't make it sound like a trade because it's an unspoken agreement. It is a trade. Feelings aren't facts, Greg. We're talking about facts. Here. Just look at what you're doing. Okay, man, you guys, man, y'all couldn't be this naive. Okay, if you are, then there's nothing I can do to help you. Mike Dorsonville said, preach on, brother, the truth hurts. Yeah, you can give, we use that word given, oh, Filipino wants a new life, who can blame her? Yeah, well, she can't get it on her own. You got that power. That's a tremendous amount of power where you can restart that wheel of life. Okay? That you had no choice in the matter. But now you got that damn wheel in your hand. Man, you guys, man, y'all better wake up. Okay, y'all better wake up. He says, we place too much value on women and not on ourselves. I've seen a lot of dating sites. Most of these women are low sixes and some sevens. I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It is, but it's the character is what you should be looking for. If you're looking, Frank, for looks, you're going to get food every time. These are the men who get food. They care nothing about the woman's character. They just chasing a 15 or Instagram model who isn't real. And if she is real, she's got 10 other men or 20 other men chasing her, sending her money. She's going to the highest bidder. Why would you want to put yourself through that? All you have to do is be realistic about who you are as you are. And you won't have a problem dating a yummy 6 or a yummy 7. You're 63 years old. What do you think you're going to come over here with a 15? Huh? And you a 2 on your best day? Even they put your ass in a tuxedo, you a 2.5. Okay? So what are you talking about? We got to be realistic. You know. Corey D. Harris said, Cal, what's up? What's your email, bro? I love your show. Hey, thank you. Put my email up there, Jake. Come on, Michael. Hey, Michael Beat Your Life. Did you make it to Cebu? But we got to be realistic, man. Hal Funkbase said, men by nature are the prize. Too many men were beat down in the States to believe they are. It's sad, bro. Yeah, you can't convince them. He said, hey, Cal, what happened to StreamYard? I just get better reception on YouTube for some reason than that damn StreamYard. It gives me so much trouble, man. It's always stalling and, you know. And for some reason, when I do my live streams on YouTube, YouTube pushes it out there to more people. I don't know. Somebody told me. They said, hey, man, why don't you try YouTube for your live streams? Because he showed me, and this guy, you know, he's got like 10,000 subscribers or something like that, 12,000. But he showed me one of his live streams, it had 30,000. I'm like, well, how'd you do that? He said, I don't know. He said, but I put my live stream on YouTube. He said, I think some of these relationships is about money. Come on, Zeke, man. Okay, so if it is, then if she wants money, what do you want? Okay, remember, we're always putting it on the Filipina and what she wants. What do you want? That's her advantage over us. She knows exactly what she wants, and that's why she gets it. Okay, Napoleon Hill talks about that. It's called a definite purpose. And then she's going to stand by until she gets it. She's going to do whatever it takes to get it. That's the whole theme of Think and Grow Rich. Why do you think Filipinas come from so far down, man? And they go, man, further than anybody you've ever seen, man. I've seen women come from nothing over here. Now they're running $1 million businesses in America. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. It's called definiteness of purpose. You don't have it. You're afraid to say what you want. So you create the unspoken agreement. These women are running circles around us because they have a definite purpose. I want the visa. I want a new life. I want a better life. But you can't say what you want because you're embarrassed. So why are we on the woman? You know, if you were in her shoes, wouldn't you do the same thing? He said, whose standard of living increases? Come on, man. Okay, thanks, Jacob. There it is, Corey. Cal Roach 1 at Gmail. He said, there won't be a party without you. Who's going to pay for the 8,000 peso lechon? Yeah, I mean, how much did we pay for our lechon? And was that Booby's birthday? Or?
9,500.
Yeah, 9,500 for the meet and greet. Ain't no 8,000 no more, Mike. I wish you was. I remember when I first got over here, it was 5,000. We paid for Sophia's birthday. John was still alive. We did the live stream in Sapaway. It was only 5,000. And by the way, that's the best lechon I've ever had since I've been in the Philippines. We bought it from over in Sapaway. Man, it was seasoned. It was delicious. But now they 9,500 and 10,000. Those days are gone. What's up, Kamal? D7 says the man is a prize because a prize is useful like the lottery. The woman is a trophy, like a Super Bowl ring. because a trophy benefits you only now, not to be built upon. You know, it's a good way of looking at it. But we're afraid of offending people. And then you've got men who are, you know, they're closet feminists. Okay, when I start talking about men are the prize over here, there's men vloggers over here that push back against me. I'm like, dude, I got a perspective. Can I have a perspective, an opinion? But if the woman says she's the prize, which he said, by the way, it's okay. You can't win an argument on the internet. This is what I've learned over my 4 years of being on the internet. You cannot win an argument on the internet. You got to let that stuff go on by you. Okay, if that's what you think. Eric Powell, thanks for that super chat. He says, I wrote a multi-page document detailing what I wanted from my marriage to a foreign woman, so there won't be any misunderstandings. He said, LOL. Now, that's true. That's what everybody should do. But we don't know what we want. We think that the women over here and around the world are man readers. Men, we don't communicate well. That's why a lot of us are miserable. We're unhappy. If the woman don't give you what you're afraid to ask for, then you get miserable. You get unhappy because you're afraid to ask for it. Well, you better be asking for something. Well, they say a closed mouth won't get fed. These women aren't man readers. No woman is a man reader. But they're telling you what they want. Okay? Hey, thanks, Beach of Life. He said, StreamYard did freeze up a lot. It did, man. He said, StreamYard requires a strong internet connection. I didn't know that, but obviously it does. Blizzard Brown said, Brother Cal, most of us operate off of our preferences instead of standards. Thank you. See, and this is why we end up getting ourselves into these jackpot situations. A lot of us have no standards. But we certainly aren't realistic about our options over here either. Okay. I do have my standards. I'm not going to drop below a yummy 6. I'm sorry. Okay. Even though I'm 61, running 62, I've got some standards, man. Hey, what's up, Corey? He said, thanks, big bro. He said, straight up boots on the ground information. He said, we want that mango pie. Yeah, the pumpkin patch. He said, yeah, I made it just for the weekend. I'm back in Bohol now. Okay. Money is a man's pussy. Guard it like a virgin who's a 10. Yeah, you know, how many times we've discussed that? A woman's money is her youth and beauty. And she uses it against us. We give our leverage away. We give all our power away. Even before we get over here, we start sending money. That's your power. That's your leverage, dummy. You're 70 years old. What else are you going to give a 25-year-old, 30-year-old woman over here? But you're giving it away before you even get here. And then when somebody points it out, you get mad. Oh, you're negative. I'm not negative. I'm just giving you a real life scenario. What's up, Golden Gate? Welcome to the chat. Boss Herbie says these women know that they don't have any power. That's why they try to overwhelm you with what they do possess. Keep your power and your finances under your control. See, I just said that. They do overwhelm us. Our dopamine overloads, man, and we can't even think straight. Y'all think I'm making that up? Look it up, man. You can get too excited. That's what lust does. And now you can't think straight. You're making all these impulsive decisions and everything. Imagine this guy, listen to me if you think I'm joking. A guy comes over here, it's a very successful businessman, comes to the Philippines for 3 days, goes back and files for the visa, applies for the visa in 3 days. You know what saved him? The woman's jealous best friend told on her. So yeah, she's playing you and the Japanese. She's got a Japanese fiance too. That's the only thing that saved his stupid ass. See? And because other women are sitting back watching this type of stuff, this show, really, it's a show, man, over here. I try to tell y'all the show and take you through it. I'm like the director. Y'all don't believe it. It's a show over here. They see guys come over here who don't even know the woman, who hasn't even been with her 6 months, build a 6-bedroom, 6-bath house, and all that kind of stuff. They're saying, I want to get in on this. You know, maybe I don't need that visa. Maybe you can give me a new life over here. Make me so rich that I only have to think about America, Britain, Australia. And that's what we're doing. It's a show. And so, hey, we must be the prize. There must be something special about us. Lady, you have no special powers. If you did, you would use them on yourself to get out of the funky situation you find yourself in. You ain't got no special powers. What's up, Retard 2019? He said, a provider is the prize. He said, big dog, the woman is the prize. I'm the hunter in search of the prize. Well, I respect your opinion. He said, if you're not appreciated, walk. He said, men that are not the prize are most likely simps. But see, it's like Big Dog saying, okay, he's saying that the woman is the prize. Well, how can you even say that? But you got to respect his opinion. How in the world would you say that's the prize? Because you're the hunter and you're going after the prize? If that's the case, so now you're going to stop hunting? Men are hunters. You're going to continue to hunt, Big Dog. You're not just going to get one damsel in distress and stop. What hunter does that? Golden Gate said, Calvin, I thought when you put on the Ike Turner wig, you dropped down to your yummy 3. Yeah. I tell you what, we have to be realistic, Golden Gate. You know, your money can only go so far over here. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, you just got to be realistic about it. Do some guys come over here and get stunners and 10s and stuff? Well, it's all subjective. But you can get, man, you guys are dreaming if you don't think. When's the last time you've been with a 25-year-old woman? A 23, a 22? When you were 22, they're all going to look good at that age. Okay? So quit following these followers, man. They're selling you up the creek. They don't look at the women they've got. These vloggers. Okay, and they're trying to tell you, oh yeah, come over here, don't sell, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, right? Have some type of standard. I'm not going below a yummy 6. Anything lower than that, I'm sorry, I'm not going lower than that. He said, what dating site would you recommend? I've tried Christian Filipina and they wanted $2,900. Okay. He says, I could fly there and find a Filipino and still have change. Yeah. See, I didn't know. I'm not picking on Christian Filipino. They're successful for a reason. Okay. They've convinced a lot of people. What's up, booby? Just got out of school. That they have something special. That they have a special group of women. I'm telling you that they don't. I'm telling you that all these dating sites are the same. They draw from the same pool of women. And what woman is going to be stupid enough to only sign up for one dating site? That's going to lessen her chances of meeting somebody. Y'all think that just because you see people online, oh, I got a woman that, you know, there's a lot of men coming over here choosing women off those dating sites. It's not. There's women who have been on those dating sites for years. So date in Asia. It's absolutely free. He said Badu is free. But I know the women on dating in Asia, it's popular. But you better have a VPN that shows you're in Asia, shows an IP address in Asia, or they're going to cancel your account. You may not even be able to make a profile. But I didn't know Christian Filipinos charging that kind of money. They think they pussy's made of gold, but they not. But it's not. What did Willie D say? You can't get a dime for it at the pawn shop. See, you know, this is all about promotion. Oh, we're vetting the women and this and that and taking them through different channels to make sure that she's not a scam. They can't guarantee you that. No dating site can guarantee you that. This is where the community comes to your aid. If you will listen, you know, Filipinos are bashful. They're shy. They're not even going to reach out to you on a dating site until you reach out to them first. So if you sign in, some guys say, oh man, so many 200 dudes. Not one of them women is serious. Them are bots and scammers. They're just not going to do it. That's not how they operate over here. You got to go out. You're the hunter. You got the filters. We don't even let the filter help us. We just open it up for every woman in the Philippines. I wouldn't do that. They got that filter on there for a reason. You can make it 20 to 35. If you're in Cebu, make it 50 kilometers from Cebu. You're going to get rid of a lot of women, a lot of scammers, a lot of bots. Then you narrow it down to 10 regular looking Filipino women. Keep in mind, you're 71 with a limp. You ain't had pussy since pussy had you. You got $1,200 US a month coming in. You're not Tom Cruise. And then you're going to be successful. You're going to have some success. You wait until one of those 10 women that you chose contacts you. Anybody else, it's not real, because guess what? You're still going to come up on their feed because their filter is 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. Yours is not. I don't want a woman in a wheelchair. I don't want a woman with cerebral palsy. But if you open it up to everybody, that's what you're going to get. But when somebody tries to educate you, oh, he's angry. He's bitter. No, I'm just telling you how to navigate these dating sites. Hey, Craig Stevens, thanks for that super chat. He said, much mahalo. What's that mean? Is that much love? Is that what that means, brother? Thank you. That's all you have to do. There's good women on those dating sites. That's where they are. I'm telling you, that's where they are. I've never had a bad experience on a dating site. I'm talking about where I actually met the woman and everything like that. Have I been scammed? Yeah, she got me with the airplane ticket scam. Well, she says, yeah, I'm coming. You got to buy the airline ticket, and then you got to pay my babysitter. So I sent her $4,000 or $5,000. I think I'd already I bought the plane ticket. That was $2,000 or $3,000. I can't remember. Then I sent her 2,500, 2,000 or 2,500 pesos to pay the babysitter. Well, that's all she got me out of. She never showed up, never came. I couldn't get my money back for the plane ticket because I bought it the same day. Okay. Hey, Hal Funk Bass. He said, Cal, I love your channel because you're giving up the funk. Yeah, man, we trying to help each other. Guys you know yourself, Hal. The guys, man, we're selling our homes. We're withdrawing our 401ks. We're burning bridges over there. It's too much on the line. It's too much at stake to be on her playing with people. Just tell them the truth. Retard 2019 says, I'm getting cancer treatment and women are still interested in me, and I live in the USA. Absolutely. Hey, AI Coconut Guy, thanks for that super chat. He said, I love your shirt, man. Oh, I miss the 90s. Man, I can't take credit for this. I don't even know the significance of this shirt. It's a guy who knows more than me. Name is Sammy Davis. He actually owns a club. I forgot the name of the damn club. I did a video about it. He was the one who organized the meet and greet for me in Angeles City. He got sick and had to leave. He said, pay a babysitter? Yeah, well, you know, that's the only time. The women I've actually met, man, it's good women on those dating sites. You just got to know what you're doing. Okay? But it's a game. I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to kid you for that. You're going to come over broke. Think you're going to talk your way into some woman's panties or something. Corey said, Cal's a real player giving out real game. I talk about my life over here, Corey. That's all. Some people want that sugary stuff. They can't handle the truth. This is good news, though. I'm saving you money. You don't have to go on them expensive dating sites. When dating Asia is free, or you may, some of them are cheaper than others. Some of them are $9.99, $14.99. You don't need any more than 1 month subscription anyway. These guys, I had a guy, well, actually 2 guys come over here. One was from Canada, one's from the United States. They bought lifetime memberships to Christian Filipino. I'm like, why would you even ever need to do that? He says, is prostitution legal there? No, but, you know, Walking Street and places like that, they turn a blind eye, but no, it's not legal. Absolutely not. Big Dog says, I know a dude who blew his divorce settlement on a Filipino. When the money dried up, she kicked him to the curb. Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of men were coming over here in La La Land. Excuse me. Instead of looking for character, we're looking, like the guy Frank W. says, oh, some of you guys are selling for the 6s and 7s. Well, what do you think? And you are 2 on your best day. Even you can be casket clean with the newest suit on and everything. You still a rusty 2, but you want a damn 10. Okay? That's why you get tricked. That's what happened to the American guy who lost that 12,000. Go on Robbie Tupou. Okay? Chasing these damn 10s and 15s. They're not real. And you don't need a 10 or 15, man. It's all in the eyes of the beholder. Anyway, you better look at a woman's character so you can go to sleep at night. You got one hand on your Visa, you know, the other hand on your damn wallet. Yeah, I don't want to live like that. I ain't come all the way over here for that. Yeah, Big Dog casket clean. Yeah, it's facts. He said prostitution isn't legal, but places like Cebu and Davao have regular spots where they hang out and solicit themselves. I think it's tolerated. Yeah, I mean, you would have to actually, man, you would have to have sex in the damn police station before they lock you up, Angelo. Yeah, they turn a blind eye. It's like in Thailand. People think prostitution is legal in Thailand. It's not. But you would think. Go to Soy 6. You're like, man, the police, they could have a career just sitting there writing tickets and citations. But they turn a blind eye to it. They know the money that's coming in. And then right up from Soy 6, on the way to Walking Street, it's all kind of places. You can get a bubble bath and just all kind of stuff, man. You know, it's a sex pet's dream. It's his paradise. You know. He said, I have a friend in Cebu. She's a midwife. What's up, Alexander? Home repairs? He said, keep doing it the way you do it. I told the guy today, man, I can't change, man. This is who I am. He misinterpreted. He says I'm bitter. Well, I'm sorry, man. Just keep scrolling, dude. He's Filipina B in the province, says, I'm 39 and single. Well, come on the live stream and introduce yourself. We can't see you there. You want to come on the live stream and let me interview you and introduce you to some nice guys on here? You know, you might get lucky. Yeah, the whole time reciting the sex pet prayer. You know, yeah, lifetime membership to a dating site. 2 guys, I've only known 2 guys to do that. And I met them within weeks of each other. This Christian Filipina, they got a good marketing plan. And see, you got all these vloggers promoting it. That's why they're getting big money. I know a woman, I won't say her name, but I said it one time, but I won't say it again. She told me she was getting $1,300 a month just from Christian Filipina, right? But I'm not going to fall for that. They're going to take my channel. Plus, I don't promote that anyway. To me, they're all the same. I could be wrong. He said, I've never had a bubble bath before. Yeah, they have asked W Secret to Success. He went to Thailand and got that soapy massage, they call it. What's up, Blizzard Bar? Yeah, the sex pet prayer. What's up, Philippine Paradise? Y'all know that's real. They said on the way to the Philippines. You know. Frank Ellis said, the beach of life, he must have a lot of money to blow. Yeah, that's a lot of money, man. You don't need, man, I tell you. Okay, prove me wrong. If you already got your plane ticket to the Philippines, or wherever, the Philippines, because that's where I am. I can't speak for anywhere else. Man, give yourself a week, and you're going to have 2 or 3 of them because you're the prize. You're the diamond. You're the catch. Okay, because you coming into her life is going to change her life a whole lot more than her coming into yours. That's not even subjective. You got the wheel of life in your damn hands, guys. Stop with all that, oh, she's the prize stuff. You literally giving her new life. That's nothing to shake a stick at. You playing God now with that visa. That's how much power you got in your damn hands. And you throwing it away like it's nothing. Imagine, she had no say in the matter of being born in the Philippines, in her, to the family she was, the financial situation, but you can change all of that. You can put her back on that damn wheel and stop it in Louisville, Kentucky, man. Y'all better start thinking how powerful that visa is, man. Got people who are giving their lives just to get that visa, just to become a U.S. Citizen. Just to, you know, they walking all through Central America and all places. And, you know, man, I'm telling you, man, that visa's powerful, guys. But I can't convince you. He said you would have to have sex in a police station. Yeah, before they'll lock you up. I mean, Walking Street is a big place. Have you ever been to Angeles City? Merlin went with me. We just wanted to, it's a spectacle. I just wanted to see it. But it's nothing like in Thailand. I mean, it's nothing like Thailand, man. You go on Soy 6, man. I mean, there's literally thousands of women on both sides of the street. And it's supposed to be illegal. And they all basically half naked. You can't even walk through there, man. They're grabbing you and stuff, man. It's crazy, man. Hey, Golden Gate, thanks for that super chat. He said, much props, Cal, for exposing the nitty gritty. We got the best channel of members. Yeah, this community helped get my mind right for retirement planning for any country. That's right. Cool Hand Luke, Yummy 10. This is a support group. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get information like this from a support group. If I see you getting ready to go to one of these expensive ass dating sites, I'm like, what are you doing, man? Keep that money in your pocket. You're going to need it. Go on Date in Asia, where it's absolutely free. The same women are on there. What Filipino in a right man would sign up for one dating site only? If you think you've been on that dating site for years, good lady, you're going to be an old maid by the time somebody chooses you. All you got to do is go on there and get a regular looking woman. I looked in Marilyn's eyes. I promise you, man, she's the only one I even dealt with. I'm scrolling through because I got my filter. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I want. I've been over here all those years. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I see this woman dressed in regular clothes in several different settings. Just a normal woman. I was like, this woman looks like she's sincere. Not realizing what she was, but she was dealing, messaging and chatting with two other men. She hit the rainbow. It was a white guy from North Carolina, then an Asian American from Pennsylvania, who was rich, by the way. But it's first come, first serve over here. This is why I say, why would you have a long distance conversation with a woman? You send them money, you're doing all of this, and then some guy gets online and meets her and is there in a week, and all your money's gone down the drain. Look, the Asian American guy, I could tell Marilyn come in here. He sent her one time $1,000, which at that time would have been about 50,000 pesos, right? He's coming in for the kill. He wants the K1 visa and everything. I'm already over here. Marilyn didn't know it. I'm talking to her like I'm in the States. I got rid of all of that. Okay. The white guy was so mad. Well, oh man, she had to block him. I mean, he just wouldn't believe that she said, look, I got somebody now. So we had to send him a seductive picture of me and her together to stop him from stalking her. But it's first come, first served basis over here. If you don't hear nothing else about dating over here, that's what it is. So she can tell you all that stuff you want to hear, and she's probably going to continue to take your money. But if some Tom, Dick, or Harry gets over here before you do, okay, that's why she chats with 3 or 4 men. She tells us all the same thing because she don't know which one is going to show up. She don't know which one of us is going to show, but they know we're full of shit. They already know it. They know that 3 of you guys is full of shit. You're never going to come here. You're going to keep saying you're coming. Whoever shows up, okay, you're the winner. What's up, Love and Freedom? He says, Soy 6 is the pros, Angeles is the minor leagues. Well, I would say Walking Street, because I'm going to tell you, man, y'all think I'm playing, man. When I went to Soy 6, I was disappointed, really. But that was just Soy 6. And, I just wanted to see, all their stunners on Soy 6, absolutely, but it's just too many. You got women who look, big pot bellies and, beer bellies. They know I'm telling the truth. If you ever been to Soy 6, you just got them all, that they just, if you can't do anything else over there, hell, you can sell booty. And that's what they figure. And, they ain't not going to turn anybody away. But you do got some stunners on there. But the Walking Street was different. In the clubs and stuff, they looked a lot better. But Soy 6, man, it was a toss-up. You could just tell that the women has just been there too long. And a 30-something-year-old woman on Soy 6, man, she might as well be 70 in America. I mean, imagine what she's been put through. I've just never been into that. Even when I was in the service, the only time I really was chomping at the bit for a woman was when we set 73 days off the coast of Beirut. When the Marines got killed in 83. And so the captain, he gave us liberty in Haifa, Israel. Well, by that time, I had hot pants syndrome. Or when you go to a place like Brazil, okay, but The other times, man, I never fool with women. Because in my mind, my imagination's running. Every 5 minutes, these women's with another man. I just can't do it. I don't work very well on the clock. I love LaChan said regular clothes and not looking like she's trying to look like a prize. He said, my sister-in-law been in the dating site since 2017. They think I'm playing, though. They think men are just going on there picking where every woman. Y'all heard, okay. Then Ismi and Roger. Y'all know them, right? They got a channel now, successful channel. Well, I had her, before they channel blew up, I had her on my panel. And Ismi's told y'all. She said, yeah, I was on the dating site, but nobody chose me. Okay? You read between those lines. Nobody chose her. Okay, and she's not a bad looking woman, but we all go after the same women. And she said she was in her 20s, she was about 20 at that time. Okay, before she met Roger. Y'all think that every woman that gets on there gets chosen. No, they don't. Some women have been on there for decades. Okay, it's gotten to the point now, they see me walking. Okay, it's a nice looking woman that lives over here. Marilyn knows her. She works for the government. She wants me to interview. I won't do it, man. I won't do it. I won't be responsible. I did that before, and it never worked. Okay, 4 women I interviewed. All 4 of them, even though they look innocent, it ended up blowing up in my face. They trying to use people and stuff like that. So I won't do it. I'm not going to send you guys to the woods, but that was early on before I knew better. Every last one of them. Then they get mad at you. Okay? One woman, John got me too. See, because I wasn't expecting John to do that. But his girlfriend's cousin or niece or something that she lived with, he wanted me to interview her, right? Knowing what her intentions was. She was playing guys. And then when I called her out about it, she going to try to get mad at me. No, lady, because the guy who she was talking to, she asked for a motorcycle. So I was like, well, how much did you tell him, John? Guess what John said? $800,000. I said, John, that's the price of a motorcycle in America. A motorcycle here is only going to cost somebody like her who's never had a motorcycle before. You're talking maybe 65,000 pesos. John said, no, I told her she needed a real good one because of where they live and this and that. I said, John, 800,000? Come on, man. That's more than your car you bought. But John was in on it. And it just I was like, John, you got me, man. Because I told John, I said, look at this email she sent me. Because that's the first it's the first video I made about women scamming men over here. And I talked about the 4 cases. And she must have saw it and I got angry. Well, lady, I'm just telling the truth. You over here chatting with 3 or 4 men, you taking their money, you acting like you innocent. You're not innocent. So I don't do it anymore. Love and Freedom said, bro, you be giving it to him raw and uncut. Hey, thanks, man. He knows me. He was on here. He knew me on my channel before probably anybody watching this live stream. We only had like 200 and something subscribers. Before my channel was even out there because I was a guest on the Black American Expat Radio. And I've been giving it like this ever since. It's the only way I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. That's all. Yeah, first come, first serve. Mike, it's it. He said, winner, balut dinner. He said, oh my God. Pot bellies, good thing I like reefer. Yeah, man. A lot of them women on Soy 6, man, they've been through the ringer. And if you're gonna play that kind of game, and I guess a lot of them guys be drunk. So I'm dead sober. I ain't had a drink in over 26 years. I see all the flaws. When you get drunk, you don't see the flaws. I see them. Them damn booty marks, and you see the knees are all, different cut. You can tell they spend a lot of time on their damn knees. And you're like, this isn't attractive at all. But when you drunk, they probably look like damn pieces. He said, I like a big woman, pot belly and all. Yeah. He said, AC King said, I take an honest 6 or 7 before a spoiled vain 10, who I couldn't trust. This is exactly right, because I'm going to tell you something. All the Filipino vloggers that you see on here, they think they're 10s. They're not, man. They're not 10s at all. But we treat them like 10s. We built them up there now. I mean, some women I've helped, man, they'll walk right past me now like they don't know me. They too good for me now. They look down on me. They got 100,000 subscribers, stuff like that. And I'm like, lady, I knew you could barely speak English. I was one of the people who was willing to give you an interview when everybody else turned their back on you. Now you're getting all this PayPal and all this Western Union and everything. You're getting this money from YouTube. Now you don't know nobody. This is why I don't respect them, man. I don't respect them. Not all of them, but most of them are like that. He said, I think you can find a good one if you come here and just happen to be in the grocery store or walking in the mall. But are we going to approach them 53 shades darker? Of course you can, but we don't have the nerve. We don't have the courage to do it. Jacob Tanjay said we're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of failure. We'll never do it. I mean, why would you subject yourself to that? Why would you even take that risk? All you got to do is get on the dating site. That's where they are. And even if she does talk to you, 9 times out of 10, she's going to have a profile online. That's why she feels comfortable enough to talk to you. Man, these women over there are very shy, and then they're afraid to speak English. They speak better English than you, but, they think, nosebleed and all that. Trust me, man. It's pretty hard when you add it all up. You better just stay on that dating site. He said the good woman will miss their blessing because the man can't trust them. Well, you'll know a good woman when you get over here. All bets are off when you're online. You don't know what you got. I tell guys that 10 times a day. You don't know what you got till you get here. Stop promising all that, making all them promises and commitments and stuff. You don't know what you got till you get over here. The woman could be in a wheelchair. All you seeing is from here on up. My son's mother, man, don't you know the 2 weeks that I chatted with her, because I won't go over 2 weeks. As Merlin, we didn't chat. We chatted for about 10 days. I'm thinking she doesn't even know how to use a computer. Her friend is sitting next to her, leaning over like this. She's the one communicating with me. They play all kind of crazy games, man, over here. You won't know it. But when I got over here and seen her, like, wow, this is something out of my wildest dreams right here. You think to yourself you've gotten lucky, but you really haven't. Okay? This is what happened to most of the guys. I got lucky. You didn't get lucky. You can only get unlucky over here. And it's so good. And we're so far out there that we think she's the prize. But once the dust settles and you realize, man, I'm the prize. I don't give a damn what nobody says. He said, damn, 8,000 USD can almost get, no, 800,000 pesos. Which would have been, that would have been like, shit. Right now, it would have been like over 15,000 US dollars. But John's saying, oh no, because the roads that they live on is real rocky and bumpy and this and that. I said, John, I don't give a damn how rocky. Woman don't need no 800,000 for a motorcycle, man. You know. But every last one of them, okay, screwed me over. So now I don't interview women anymore. But it's a nice looking woman right back here. I'm talking about she's tall. She got a nice shape. She's maybe 40. I mean, she's really attractive. I mean, but I'm not going to interview her because I really don't know, you know, what's going on in her man. I know she wants that new life. She wants to jump back on that wheel of life. But remember, Frank Ellis, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. If somebody says she's a 10, you can't convince them she's not. I just don't think there is a perfect woman or a perfect man. But let's be realistic about it. Okay, that's why a lot of guys go home without ever meeting somebody. Their expectations are too high. They come over here and play the same game they're running away from in America, where the women's expectations are too high. You got to be 6 foot tall, 6-pack, 6 figures. Meanwhile, you on Section 8, lady. You got 3 kids by 3 different men and all that old crazy stuff. This is what we're running from, but we're living in the matrix. We're stewing in the matrix, so we bring it over here. You don't know a good thing when you see it. You don't know a good thing when you got it, man. Neil Davis says, because approaching any 10 is like approaching a 1 or a 5. I've always just said hello and let it roll from there. Yeah, see, over here, Filipinos are very approachable, probably than any women I've ever met. They almost apologize when they have to turn you down. Okay? Or if they got somebody already, and then the first thing they're going to say is, oh, I got a friend. But we're afraid. Yeah, Sadidi. But some of these women, who got the big head, you got men chasing them, bidding for their services. It never met them, sending them just thousands. I saw the other day where they did the video where one of the YouTubers, they said, oh, she built her family a house. She didn't build that house. We know who built it. Yeah, but it makes for good views and clicks. Okay? She ain't built nothing. He said, damn, I nailed down nosebleed from the Second World War. They could not speak English and the soldiers would make their nose bleed. Kamal says, you handled that well. Sick of black men used as stepping stones by ingrates. He said, I got married in 2012 in the Philippines. I'd be like, let me buy you a new wheelchair. I'll get you one just like Professor X. Yeah, but 18 to 80 don't work for us. It works for them. I'm not going to marry a paralyzed woman. I don't care what she looks like. See? That's another argument that says we're the prize. Because it don't matter what you look like, how much you weigh, okay? If you got that visa, number one, that's why it's 18, not 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. It's 18 to 80, because that's all you have to be. That's how old you have to be to apply for the visa, 18. Blind, crippled, or crazy. They don't care what you look like. They don't care at all. Roger Sanford said, man, that's crazy. You put Roger and his girl on. But that ain't Cebu now. I got to give them credit. They took my advice and ran with it. But this woman act like she doesn't know me, like I'm a stranger. I don't know where that comes from. I mean, that's real cringy to me. I mean, it goes beyond just me helping their channel. They came to Booby's birthday party before. It's just a lot of things, that we were neighbors, man. And, I just I don't understand that one. But Carla Will says it's very easy to meet a girl in person here. The problem is it may take a while, and most guys are just visiting short term, so they don't have time to waste. That's when the dating sites come in handy. Yeah, exactly. But I don't care how easy it is. It's not going to change the fact that men are afraid of rejection. We're not going to approach these nice looking women, Will. The guys who are courageous enough to do that, they're going to be the winners. But most men come over here, the reason they get on the dating sites because it's the easiest, softer way. They're anonymous. It's low pressure. That's what the experts say. That's why they do it. Okay, it's less intimidating than a face-to-face. I didn't say it. The experts are saying it. This is why men get on those dating sites. Imagine, because a lot of these women, it's not 18 to 80 in person. If they see a big-ass, old, funky-looking expat coming their way, they're not going to give you the time of day. But if you're on the dating site where the woman already has signed up for the 18 to 80 blind, crippled, or crazy, it's a totally different thing. A lot of these women, man, they will run from you. They'll be like, hey, no way I'm going to, they'll be nice and polite. You're a younger guy. We're talking about older guys. Men ain't going to confront these women. Which ones do we confront? The ones on the dating site, they've given up. They've said, okay, I can't reach my dreams and my goals and my aspirations by myself. I need help. The real good ones over here, they're still striving. They say, I don't need you. I can do it myself. I got my BS, my Bachelor of Nursing degree. I've got my visa by myself. I don't need you. Okay, this is what we got to get straight. It's another reason why we get on the dating site. They got the flashing red light. I want you. Man, okay, come over here and act like every Filipino wants you. You're really going to get shot down. He said, we need more brothers like you, Cal, to educate us in the tube instead of all the gossip and all that crazy stuff that they do. Yeah, see, that's the sign of a weak man. I didn't say that. Gossiping all the damn time. Feelings aren't facts. Talking about shit they don't know about. Trying to tell you about your life when they don't know. He said, we should get Filipina B on here. She ain't gonna come. That's why the guy wanted me. Now, y'all know I had to take down the interview, right? Between me and Michael, the guy Michael Alexander. Now, I spent 10 to 20 minutes on my live stream defending this guy. Now, while I'm on my live stream, he's sending me messages. Hey, take that down. I didn't realize how evil people can be online. I didn't know because I'm online like I'm online now. Well, by the time I see the message, now he's telling me, I've been trying to get in contact with you. Oh, so you ain't going to take it down? Well, I've been through hell these last 2 years, and I've gotten used to people taking advantage of me, man. I was offended by that. I'm like, stupid fool, I told you the night before I was going to be doing a live stream. Okay, he's weak, man. He's weak. Not realizing his interview helped a lot of people. Why in the world would you waste my time, dude, like that? 40-something minutes of my precious life, telling me you want to tell your story, then because you following the crowd, you letting these invisible clowns on here upset you. When every man has been a fool for some woman, and if you say you haven't, you're lying. But he let them intimidate him. So I put it in my members only. I'm like, dude, do you realize what I have to put up with on a day-to-day basis? Because he's talking about starting a YouTube channel. I shot that down. I said, don't do that. Don't waste your time. You couldn't handle it. 53 Shades Darker says, my sister-in-law has had a few guys send her big money, and she's laughing at them. She said they are the ones sending it on their own. She told her cousin, and now the married cousin is getting paid. Yeah, it's okay. Years and years ago, man, I talked about that. I said the best job in the Philippines is chatting online with a gullible foreigner. Okay, Maryland's sister got sent 3 million pesos. The man never met her before. Okay, she blew it. And blew an opportunity of a lifetime. But it happens. She's not the only one. And other people see it. You know, when I made the video today, okay, when she told the man his 200,000 wasn't enough, that's a true story. And his 2,500 to 3,000, that wasn't enough. Oh, we would only be middle class over here. Lady, you earning 400 pesos a damn day over there. And you're talking about that. This is the mindset we've created. Men laying down, okay, for women. Thinking that the woman's the prize, you know, not giving themselves any damn credit. So you're damn right. But when you say that, people aren't listening. Oh, she's different. If you sent her money, you can guarantee somebody else did too. I've got guys over here right now, they won't listen. The woman's been with 3 or 4 foreigners already. They're sending her money. But he's all in love with the woman. Okay? He's all in love with the woman. You can't help people like that. You can't help people like that, man. But I'm going to keep on sharing what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I don't care. Because it's helping somebody. Yeah, you know, that wheel of life that you got in your hand out of ordinary, you don't know how powerful that visa is because you don't have to work for it. You were born with that right. And you can give it away. There's no amount of times that you can give that visa away. My son's mother was married and divorced to a man who did it 6 times. 6 damn times. He applied for that visa. See, that's taking it for granted. We got people laying their life on the line just to get over that damn border. But y'all doing it for a piece of snatch. Hey, sir, Derek, he said, subscribe. I'll chat with you later, bro. Take care. Hey, thank you, man. You know, we giving it away for pennies, for nothing. We won't even let the woman earn it. You know, we just giving it away. Kyle said, man, look, there are some baddies working at the SM supermarket. Imagine how they look in their regular clothes. Yeah, but see, when I made a video. It was called Bar Girls Make Good Housewives, right? And of course, the trolls, they know better. But remember, you can't expect everybody to like you. Hell, I don't like everybody. They know what I was talking about. When those bar girls come out of that bar and they put on their regular clothes, you can't tell them from the regular Filipino that works at the SM supermarket. You don't have that kind of power. They eat the same foods. They like the same music and movies. They have the same characteristics that we've fallen in love with regular Filipinos. You can never tell. You're only gonna know if she tells you. That was the point of that video. They're gonna say, oh, I'm giving bad advice. You know, these are ignorant, weak men who continue to do that. Okay? But you hit it on the nose. These women come out with them short shorts and them skinny jeans and all that stuff, man. Them little 20 peso okay blouses. You know, you don't know where she's from. He said, your sister-in-law is cute, but she needs to eat more. He said, they want an NBA lottery pick. He says, Madoff says, the Filipino being a province, how are you? You're on fire right now. No, I haven't, but you can show me around. What's up, Moments with Mitch? He said, in the Matrix, there seems to be a bill to pay every day. Maybe the habit this habit bites some hard. What do you mean? Well, of course, once you start giving money, man, there's always going to be something due. And then you got to think to yourself, well, hell, how was you paying for all this stuff before you met me? Remember, your default question should always be, what were you doing before I showed up? Or what were you doing before you met me? If you're not asking that question, then you get whatever you deserve. When they start asking for money like that, remember, it's easy to say no to unreasonable requests. I'll be dropping gems in here, man. Y'all not listening. It's okay to help people, but when they start asking you to fund unreasonable requests, like buy them a motorcycle and you just met them, or something like that, or pay my mother's hospital bill, she's in the hospital, that's an unreasonable request. If she say, hey, send me 100 pesos for a load so we can continue to chat, that's not unreasonable. It's going to cost you more to send 100 pesos, though. The fee going to cost you more. But they make these unreasonable requests. Buy me an iPhone 15 Pro Max. And you living outside, lady. Okay? That's an unreasonable request. Corey says, I'll never pay money. Well, don't come over here. Don't come over here. Because you got to spend money by default. Period in the story. She don't have any money. Okay, that's the unspoken agreement. You're not going to be with some beautiful 22-year-old attractive woman in the prime of her life for nothing. You can't get something for nothing, bro. You're in the wrong place. Don't sign up for this game, because it's a game. And don't let any of these guys tell you, these guys, oh, I met on the street, or it's easy to meet these women on the street. You're still going to pay. Okay, you're still going to pay. He said, any man who gives a woman money for nothing more than a promise of future sex is crazy. She's going to have to earn it from me, just like I did on some job. When we were talking about the effects of the pandemic and the lockdowns, and I said, man, because the guy was like, well, why does it seem like there's so many weak men today? He doesn't understand that these lockdowns affected men more than women. That loneliness and isolation and stuff affected men worse than it did women, according to the experts. Not me. I didn't say it. And that's why a lot of men were sending crazy amounts of money and doing all kind of crazy stuff during the lockdowns. These women, but see, we've never recovered from that. They don't realize, look, these are special circumstances, lady. Hey, Lawrence, thanks for that super chat. He said, Calvin, I really appreciate the info. Oh, you're welcome, man. They don't realize these are unique circumstances that happen every 100 years. But men were going crazy during the lockdowns when they couldn't get out and they're just looking on the screen at these women. You could just interview a woman and get 20,000 views, and then she's just smothered with offers. She's like the guy said, she's like a number one draft pick, number one high school prospect coming out with all these damn offers she's got to sift through. Because all those 4 women, they were all 5s and below. Not one of them was anything to call home about. Okay, but it didn't matter. It was during the pandemic, and men was going crazy, man, sending just unbelievable amounts of money. And, he said, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, well, I mean, why you coming on my channel then? If you're going to come on here, I'm not going to help you. You got to come on here and help yourself. Everybody knows you got a YouTube channel. That's why you're on here. See, You trying to be sneaky. We know why you're here, like the rest of them that came here and got a bump from my channel. Now you showing who you really are. Okay, Filipino Pete B. We know why you here. You're not the first one to do this, okay? You notice a lot of men in this chat, okay? So now you tell us what you all about. You got a YouTube channel. You want them to run over there and watch your videos. You're not going to talk about anything. You're not going to talk about nothing. What a Filipino wants. Where to meet a Filipina. Why do Filipinos want to marry older men? Now, it was a video just released a couple of days ago where the guys talked about, okay, why young Filipinos want to date older men. But then he proceeds to talk about why older men date Filipinos. And I'm like, dude, why would you make that title there? We know why young Filipinos want to date older men. It's for the money. If you say anything else, you're lying. But what he did was he proceeded to talk about why we want younger women and what makes a Filipino so attractive. Because if he makes a video about why do young Filipinos want older foreign men, it's going to be 1 second short because of the money. Okay? That's not rocket science, guys. I don't even know why we have these conversations. Y'all act like this stuff is new. Hey, Eric Powell, thanks for that super chat. He said, in retrospect, the pandemic was the best thing that happened to me in 70 years. Thanks to everyone slowing down, we heard Kevin Samuels' message in Red Pill Knowledge. Yeah, but hearing and doing is something totally different, Eric. Men aren't really practicing that stuff. That's what I'm telling you. Now, when they come over here, it's easy to practice it in America. It's not easy to practice that over here. So when men make videos about why, I've seen a couple of it. Gio made one and Mark Thornton made one about why older men are remaining single, but they're not over here. Neither one of those guys are single. They're married. It's a different ball game over here. They may be remaining single over there. They're not remaining single over here. Okay? That Red Pill stuff don't work over here, man. When she puts that Filipina Tuneup on you, you throw all that stuff out the window. Red Pill men don't come over here anyway. If they do, they get a rude awakening. I'm trying to tell them the game, but see, those guys, all that talk they did was in vain. Because men aren't practicing that, man. No matter what anybody says, we don't have as much power as that pussy, as that pumpkin patch. It makes men do strange stuff. We become real irresponsible, real gullible. We just lose our minds. And that's the real deal. He said, I would say the Red Pill movement is what got passport bros going. Well, I wouldn't. But you got to understand, though, if you really look at the passport movement and what it's turned into, they're not Red Pill. They're over chasing women. They're saying a successful passport bro, it depends on the woman you got. And every discussion is about women, whether the woman's with you for real or with you for your money. So it doesn't matter what got them started. I know where they are now. It's all about the woman and being pussy whipped. It's not about seeing the world and all of that and what your options are. Because most of them go to one place and get stuck. And it's always up under some woman. So yeah, if Red Pill stuff sounds good, and then I'll be damned if Kevin Samuels didn't die on top of some woman. What's that all about? When is the Red Pill going to talk about taking better care of yourself? Your time, your health, your money. I'm not talking about him. Everybody knows he was an icon, but I'm just saying. Okay, this is a walk show. This isn't a talk show. You got to walk this thing. See, you got to eat better. You got to exercise. You got to broaden your horizons. You can't just be putting women down, because putting women down is not going to raise you up. That's the only thing I got against the red pill. You know, they always blaming the women and putting them down. No, what about you? If you really talking about self-preservation, what are you doing for yourself? That's why I differ from those guys. I'm putting the responsibility on your shoulders. That's where it belongs. Not some old chicken-head woman that don't have any special powers anyway. What are you doing for yourself? That's what it's about. He said they let the sex pets take over the movement. You know, let's be honest. That's who's financing all this Philippine and Southeast Asia genre, is the sex pets. They're powerful. They got money. They got the time to sit around. They're not coming over here. You know, they're financing it. That's all they want to see is naked bodies or half naked bodies and women and all that. So that's why, you know, guys say, hey, man, why don't you do a video on health insurance and can we get it over here? I said, hell, why would I do that when there's a whole Facebook page dedicated to that? Michael Onstad has a whole Facebook page, and I gave it to him. Health insurance in the Philippines on Facebook. He's going to answer all your questions about that. And he can sell you a policy and tell you what's, you know, available over here. But if I just made a video like that, what would I get? 500 views? People aren't looking at that. But if I parade women up in front of me in a bikini, or if I got a woman smack dab in the middle of my videos, those are the videos where the guys' channels are blowing up. I'm not going to do that because that's the least thing you got to worry about, number one. Okay, but number two, when you start doing videos like that, now you're selling dreams. Because if it don't happen for you or you don't get that type of woman, now you're going to push back against me. You know. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's not taking care of himself. Drinking all them damn energy drinks and stuff like that. What's up, TJ? He said, yeah, they already walking around with them cheeks out. You know, they put the focus on the wrong thing. I thought you wanted to better your life. Or you just want to come over here and slide up under some woman, thinking she's going to change your life. It's all about her over here. She practices self-preservation. I'm trying to get you to practice self-preservation. Or at least practice it together. You coming over here giving all your money, everything away because you want the easiest off the way. You don't want to improve. That's why you come to the Philippines, because you got the 18 to 80 memo. That don't mean for you to just come over here and plop your ass down, eat slop sandwiches, and be lazy and be a trick all damn day. That's not what that means. But that's why men come over here. They don't want no self-improvement. They want to stay fat and out of shape, okay, and sit down at the bar or whatever they want to do. That's their life if they want to do it because they got that memo. And that's who's coming over here. The women, believe it or not, man, get jacked. Get in shape. If you're really concerned about whether a woman wants you for you or not, then make yourself so attractive that you're going to draw into your life the things you really want instead of settling for shit all the time. But you're lazy. You're not going to go to the gym. Look at the workout videos I do. I'm going to do one today. I just want to show y'all. I'm going to see how strong I've gotten. I want to see how much heavy weight I can really pick up because I'm bench pressing. I weigh 200 exactly. Okay, so the other day was not yet. I go every other day now. I had 70 kilos on the bar, 35 on this side, 35 on this side, plus the bar. So you're talking about maybe, let's just say 80, 85 kilos. That's almost my body weight that I'm bench pressing. That helps to boost my testosterone. You know, that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to encourage you to do. Cut down on your sugar. Go walking. Okay? Because the time is the only thing you can't reverse. What better way to spend your time than taking better care of yourself, educating yourself? You can't, that's better than that. And then if you're more healthy, guess what? You're going to be more productive. You're going to be more happy. You're going to have more money or prospects for more money. Then it goes back around to the time, because now you're going to have time to do whatever it is you want to do. You don't have to be on the hamster wheel. You can take longer vacations. And you can enjoy them because guess what? You're going to be healthy. You're not going to be full of prescription drugs and all that. But you guys don't want that. You just want to come over here and slide up under some woman. Well, just say that then. Don't get on my comments trying to argue and debate me. Some guy, oh, you speak for yourself. I am speaking for myself. My videos are about me. Okay? But that's all y'all want to do. You know. He said 1 rep max for reps. No, I did it 5 times, but it was my 5th set. Because normally I start out with 40 kilos plus the bar, then 50, then I went up to 70. Today I'm going to try to go up to 80. I'm going to have 40 kilos on each side, bench press. But then I do something else where, you know, they got these weights where, you know, it's just the bar and the weight is together. It goes up to 55 kilos. I've put, you know, the snatch and lift. I usually do 40 kilos. I do it 15 times, and I do 35, 15. But today I'm going to try to do 50 kilos. See if I can snatch and raise that 50. And how many times can I do it? I just want to see, you know, because you have to do that to gauge your process. Your progress, rather. But that's really what my channel's about, man. It's not about women. I don't have a sex pet channel. And that's why my channel isn't as big as a lot of these guys. They always got their woman in the middle of the damn video. Or some woman. TJ says, my buddy's flying in from KL tomorrow. Looking forward to showing him around. The name once he's done being traumatized by the bike traffic. Graceful Healing says, the bold, mixed channel. I don't know what you're talking about. Debold mixed channel. I don't know what you're talking about. A Mike's channel or whatever. J.W. Dream said, good for you, Cal. All of us can't be Calvin, and you're right. People are going to live like they want to. Lift all you want to, bro. Yeah, but I'm just saying this is why people don't watch my channel. That's all. I'm not bragging. I know who you are, okay? You're nothing but a troll, okay? You're going to hold your disability against me. I'm promoting a better lifestyle, okay? If you want to sit around in that damn wheelchair or whatever you in, then that's you, and feel sorry for yourself, okay? You're going to make me feel sorry. If you'd have took better care of yourself, you probably wouldn't be in that condition, see? Now they want to come on there and push back. See what I'm talking about? He's a troll. I got rid of him and he created a new profile. I know exactly who he is. I'll let him stick around because you can't expect everybody to like you. Hell, I don't like everybody. But some people, you know, once they, you know, they can't help themselves. They eventually going to attack me And I get rid of them again, because those are the only people I get rid of. Not people who disagree with me. But remember, this is my channel. I don't want that negative stuff on there. Bring something positive to the table. Can't you? Give us some type of suggestion that can make me hold on to some more of my money. Like sign up for Dating Asia instead of one of these that cost you money. Okay, that's money. He said, hey, Cal, what's your max when you bench press? Well, right now it's been 70 kilos plus the bar. See, I'm really in there for fitness. I'm not in there to body build or anything like that. I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to become more fit. And it's working. I'm 61. I'm blowing the back out 3 times a day if I want to. Okay. I only take 2 supplements. I take that salt, palmetto, and I take a multivitamin. That's it. But I try my best to eat better. Yeah, he says, I don't understand why people are trolling when you're speaking your facts, your opinions, and they are helping out others. If they want to change shit, yeah, get their own. But this is the same thing I say. Just keep scrolling. Do you know how many people I don't agree with who have channels? But do I go in their comments and live streams and give them hell? I just keep scrolling. That's all. It's real easy to do. But some people can't help themselves. Like that guy Chosen One. I knew he was eventually going to show back up over here. He can't help himself. He's always got to be trolling somebody. Imagine he goes from channel to channel like, guys, look, if you don't listen to nothing else, don't waste your time doing that. Life goes by too quick. Don't waste your time doing that. It's a lot more you could be doing with your precious time than that. Hey, Rashad, he said, what's up, Unc? Just leaving Buffalo Wild Wings, looking at the game. Who won? He said, enjoy yourself. Yeah, exactly, Thomas. That's all I'm saying. Just keep going. Just keep scrolling. I talk about the Filipino bloggers on my live stream. I don't say any names, but I don't be all trolling them and telling them how wrong they are. I don't do that. I don't see any point in that. I say it in a general way. I don't like none of them. None of them are giving you the truth. It's all about them. Okay, they're never going to tell you the real deal because it goes against their culture. You're not going to jump in the deep end of the water if you don't know how to swim. You can't act against your thinking. So it's always going to be tilted in their favor. What can you do to get them? No, lady, what can you do to get me? You really, what you have to offer, there's 10,000 women over here who can offer that same thing. It's not with me. You know, I got a visa. What, you got a pussy? I'm supposed to exchange that for that? I'm sorry. It don't work like that with me. You know, my eyes are wide open. He said they're trying to get subs. Yeah, I don't blame them for that. But I'm just saying that, you know, don't come on my channel when I'm giving you real life stuff that can help you today. Okay, in favor of the bullshit, that entertainment they're giving you. You know, I get it. You want to see a nice looking woman. I get that. You want to fantasize. I get that, but it's not going to help you when you get here. Then you're going to be all in my email, all in my messenger, trying to get suggestions. But you're giving them all your support, all your money, all your support and everything, blowing them up. Then when you get over here and you don't know which way to turn, now you're coming at me. That's all I'm telling you. What's up, Mr. Brian? He says, how are you, my brother? Late for the message, but I'm here now. Hey, thanks, man. We're just talking about online dating is our preferred choice as foreign men coming over here. It's the easy, softer way. It's almost guaranteed you're going to meet somebody if you follow the rules of the game. Some guys, they just add a second coat of paint on there. They say, hey, I'm going to send a few $1,000s too to make sure that I got you. But are all these dating sites over here the same? Are some of them different? The only difference is how much money they charge you to use their service. That's it. The same women are on all of these dating sites. Cherry Blossom, the major one. Dating Asia, which is absolutely free, by the way. I don't get paid for that. I'm just telling you. That's information you can use. It's free. Cherry Blossom, Christian Filipino, Filipina Cupid, Cebuanas.com. What's the other one? Pinay Love or whatever it is. What's some more that you have to pay for? Because when I was on the dating sites, Christian Filipino wasn't even in existence yet. And now it's like the big boy on the block. Because they're promoting something about they're vetting women and this and that, man. Look, no dating site can guarantee you that. I don't care how many hoops they got these women jumping through. It's just not true. They don't know these women no more than you know them. That's all we're saying. Okay? So if I'm new, I'm going to go and I don't want to spend money or I'm on a budget. I'm going to go to Dating Asia because a lot of the same women are going to be there. Christian, they're all Christians over here. This is the most Christian country in the world. 94% of Filipinos say that they believe in God. Okay? So they all could be named Christian Filipina. But this is where your religion gets in the way of your reasoning. Because they say Christian, oh, I'm going to go on here. These women are Christian. It's the same women. And once they get in that hotel room, they throw that Bible out the window. Okay? Now they the devil. They the angel in your arms and on the damn dating site, but they the damn devil in the bed when you get in the hotel. Now somebody tell me I'm lying. He said they charge way too much. I don't know. I'm not putting them down. Let them, I wish them success. Because people are going to keep signing up for it because it's Christian Filipina or whatever it is. They really think that, they got a certain type of clientele. They don't. They got the same type of clientele that Dating Asia has. There's no dating site that can protect you against scammers. You're the only one that can do that. He said, you're not lying. Yeah. I've never met a woman. You see the women I've got. I didn't meet her on Christian Filipino, okay? But I'm pretty sure she probably had a profile. I know she had one on Dating Asia. I don't know the other ones. This is why if you come over here, you try to be slick, right? You got a woman and you try to get back on the dating site, they're going to know it because they're all on every dating site. She's going to see your profile on the other dating site. I'm going to say this and get over here. When you meet her and y'all agree to boyfriend and girlfriend, and you say, well, prove it and cancel your profile. You ain't doing nothing, dude. You canceling that one profile and she got 4 more. But with you, it's different. Unless you some type of J. Paul Getty of dating sites and you paying every month for all the rest of them, you really do. When you cancel yours, you really are off the dating site. But not with her. A Filipino would be stupid to do that. She increases her odds of meeting somebody by being on all the dating sites. You really don't. You don't. You can only be on one, and the same women are going to come through your filter. If you fix your filter right. The filters are there for a reason. They help you. It gets rid of all the riffraff. You don't want every woman in the Philippines coming in your feed. Now there's more of a chance of a scammer coming in there. If I'm in Dumaguete, then I'm going to set my filter for 25 miles, 50 miles or whatever it is, circumference around Dumaguete. Then I'm going to put my age in there. Then I can even go so far as put children or no children. But y'all don't use the filter. Now it's different for her. Her filter is 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. So you may show up in her filter and she may send you a message. I wouldn't respond. I wouldn't respond to no woman that I didn't message. And the only women I'm going to message are the ones that come through my filter, and I go through and I pick me out 10 regular looking women. No 10s, no 15s. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're a 22 or 24-year-old woman, you're going to be a 10. Okay? Because I'm being realistic about it. I'm not stupid. Okay? I'm not coming over here trying to get a 15. He says, Cos, thanks for that super chat. He said, you can see how many Facebook profiles she has by going through forget password and putting her number in there. It would then show all the accounts. Wow. See, that's a gem. Because men are trying to meet these women on Facebook. I would stay, man, I wouldn't go anywhere near Facebook. They're really playing too many games on there. Yeah, I'm shy equals I'm nasty behind closed doors. You know, see, that's all I'm saying. You know, but we fall for it. But thank y'all so much for your super chats, your super stickers, all your thumbs up, all your support for Sunshine Shoulders. Look, guys, go on Dating Asia if you want to save yourself some money. All these dating sites are the same. I'd go to the lowest one. So that way you got two. You got Dating Asia for absolutely free. But you have to have an IP address that shows you're in Asia. And then maybe one that's $9.99. What, CebuHonest.com, Cherry Blossom. I'm not giving $2,900 for no lifetime membership. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I wouldn't do it. And, you know, a lot of these, I'm not saying I'm better. I just don't want to put my channel at risk by opening up one of those sponsorships. I've had several offers. I don't know if they're real or not. I won't take the chance. It's too much games being played. I got too many haters. They would love to take control of my channel and shut it down like they do a lot of these channels. But when you see these people pushing Christian Filipina, they pushing it because they're getting money. Go on there and on YouTube, if you don't believe me, there's a guy, he's a black guy. A young guy, he says, I used to work for Christian Filipina. It's a scam or something like that, right? And he's going to give you the nitty gritty on Christian Filipina that I can't give you. He's going to tell you why these people are promoting it. He's going to name names. He's going to name names and tell you why they're doing it. Because they're getting a big commission. They can't guarantee you nothing, guys. Take care, everybody. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Don't pay $2,900 for a lifetime membership. Okay?